Welcome everyone in the second session of Geography, Chapter 2, Land, Soil, Water, Natural Vegetation and Wildlife Resources. So let's continue from where we left in the last class. Land use. Land is used for different purposes such as agriculture, forestry, mining, building houses, roads, and setting up of industries. So, in this way, we can use land for cultivation, for mining, for forest, for building houses, etc. This is commonly termed as land use. So this is known as land use. So we have seen the example of Mamba, of Peter, how their parents have used land for different purposes. The use of land is determined by physical factors such as topography, soil, climate, minerals, and availability of water. Human factors such as population and technology are also important determinants of land use pattern. So there are so many things that determine the use of land. For example, climate, weather, soil, all these things determine the use of land of a particular place. Land can also be classified on the basis of ownership as private land and community land. Private land is owned by individuals. That means if a person has invested his money, he has purchased a land, that is his personal land, personal property. Whereas community land is owned by the community for common uses like collection of fodder. Fodder is the food of cattle, fruits, nuts, or medical herbs. These community land are also called common property resources. So they don't belong to a single person, they belong to the whole community. People and their demands are ever growing, but the availability of land is limited. So the demand of people is growing day by day, but the land is limited. The quality of land also differs from place to place. So the same quality of land is not found in all the places. It differs from place to place. People started encroaching. Encroaching means to take away somebody's land. जबरदस्ती कब्जा करना. You take the land of somebody without their permission. That is encroaching. जबरदस्ती कब्जा करना. The common lands to build up commercial areas. Commercial for business purpose. Housing complex in the urban areas. Urban means town areas. And to expand the agricultural land in the rural areas. Rural means village areas. Today the vast means big changes, in the land use pattern also reflect the cultural changes in our society. Land degradation, that means the quality of land is going down. Landslide from mountain, big rocks come down. Soil erosion, washing of the soil by water. Desertification, becoming deserts, are the major threats. Threats means they are a challenge to the environment because of the expansion of construction activities. So because of construction activities, this problem is coming. So you can see the picture how in the early days the environment was so clean, people used to live in village. While the towns grew, factories were set up, pollution was done. So different pictures showing the condition of India in different eras. Conservation of land resource. Growing population and their ever growing demand has led to a large scale destruction of forest cover. So people are cutting the forest to make their houses. And arable land is the land suitable for use and has created a fear of losing their natural resource. So we are losing the natural resource, we are losing the plants. Therefore, the present rate of degradation of land must be checked. That means forest should not be cut down. Afforestation, that means cutting of forest. Land reclamation, quality of land. Regulated use of chemical pesticide. You have to use the chemical pesticide in the correct amount, not too much. And fertilizers. And check on the common method used to conserve land resources. Next, in glossary, there is a word weathering, the breaking up and decay of exposed rocks by temperature changes. Frost action, frost means when water goes and freezes, that is frost. Plants, animals, and human activity, that means when the rocks are broken into pieces, the process is known as weathering. So, in this way, we come to the end of this session. We will continue this chapter in the next class also. Thank you and have a nice day.